Hello, everyone. It's Kim from K&RP here in southeastern Manitoba. It is actually sunny out right now. It is currently minus 15 Celsius, which means it's minus 20 with the wind chill. So that's 5 degrees Fahrenheit, but minus 4 with the wind chill. Yay for winter! Jean's here. We're going to play.
Hi, everyone. It is 47 here, but when I got up, it was 27. And as you can see, it's sunshiny outside.
Uh-oh, I got to switch my lights around. See, I didn't do that. I was so busy talking with Jean before we started that I didn't flip my lights. Bear with me. Make it dark there and light over here. I get such bad shadows the other way. All right, that should work. So today we have decided, because Jean saw a really cool thing, and then Karen posted it in the Divide group. Hey, Belinda, they did stamping on masking tape, and then Jean tried it on regular Scotch tape, like clear Scotch tape. Looks awesome. So we're going to play with that today. Jean, want to show them?
There's the Scotch tape. It's crooked, and then the rest of it's covered in tape. So I decided to fill up the sheets because I'm going to leave them on the sheets so that I can, if I ever decide to use them.
That's the thing. You know what? Sorry.
That's okay. I said the ink I was using just doesn't want to dry well. See, I can still get it marks on me, but it doesn't smear. So, and I've used the heat gun, so I don't know. I'm going to try some different inks this week.
Maybe it's because it's on the plastic. It doesn't absorb.
It could be. I really think the masking tape will work better. I did do it. I had to play last night. So I did it. The lady in the video rolls it back up on itself. I don't want to encase all my masking tape. I use it for things. So I didn't want to have it all used up holding this. So this is an art tape. It's a little more expensive, but it's got a better surface and it dried. It's not bleeding. And then I have a lot of this. I bought it really cheap somewhere. And this is skinny masking tape. And it dried real well. In fact, it is rolled up on other pieces that's stamped under there. As I have several rolls of this, I didn't mind doing that. But I kind of have the intention of just filling up some sheets and then keeping them this way. If they don't want to dry, they can sit over there and pretend to dry on their own.
Mm-hmm. So 45 degrees there, Belinda. 27 when you got up. Yeah.
Our high today is only supposed to be 51.
Our high today is minus 13. Yeah. All right. So
you have snow, right?
I've got snow. It's here to stay now. I do need to get out there and push the snow off the deck. Cleaning the deck is my job, but I played down here all day yesterday because I'm still trying to use up those 3x5s. I've probably only used 30 of them, but that's okay. We're playing something different today because we can't ever have too many art supplies. So I took a sheet protector and I I used masking tape on both sides. And this is old masking tape, so it does that stupid shreddy thing. So I heated it in the microwave for 5 seconds, and it seemed to work better to pull off.
And I'm using those little things that we used to put reports in, and has this little thing you slide on it.
Hi,
That's
Lisa.
what I'm using, which actually gives me 4 pieces if I wanted to, front and back. And then it has cover, and I just cut them in half. So,
well, see, I could actually have used some plastic that I've got for cutting stencils in the Cricut. I've got 12 by 12 sheets of thin plastic. So I could have used that, but these are closer to hand, so that's why I'm using the sheet protectors. So I did one with Scotch tape. It kind of bubbled the thing, though. Like, it's going to be very interesting to use. Belinda says I can have the snow. Thanks.
Yeah.
I got it.
None of us are going to fight you for it. That's for sure.
Keep making a mess. Making a mess. So what I did was I found a whole bunch of little stamps, just random things, and I'm just going to add some paint to them and then use them as my stamps because that's what I do. And I'm going to try different colors.
This is what I used first. This is my favorite. I love this pad. It's a foam pad, and this one's really worn, but they don't make this anymore. So I used archival to refill it, and I got it out, but I think it's going to do the same thing. So we're going to try the stays on.
I think I'm going to try the masking tape first because that just seems to make sense to me. Because I just used a variety of stamps, approximately the width of the masking tape. Any guys out there, anybody playing and Flood the Streets with Art this year, aside from me?
Okay, my stays on is pretty dry.
Oh, that's cute. I can deal with that. So this is going to be repetitive patterns that I'm doing because they're kind of fun.
Yeah, stays on is dry. Oh wait, that was gray. Oh, much better.
I'm liking the way these little stamps are working out on this.
Well, the first ones I did all kinds of taggy, postage kind of thing. This time I'm adding some swirly colored stuff. Not colored.
Yeah.
Doodly stuff. There we go.
Yeah, I'm probably going to end up doing that too, but I want to see how well this worked. And I'm pretty happy with it. I could have got a little bit closer, but that doesn't matter.
Well, and you can always add things in it too.
I can add a little bit of black little things, right?
Yeah, this little stencil right here, or set of stamps, I got recently at Hobby Lobby. I paid $1.37 for these. I was really excited about them. I'm going to try what you did when you line them up and see
Well,
what
I just figured this would be faster and simpler. And okay, so first of all, let's wipe these ones off.
And I don't care which direction they go, if they're upside down or
yeah, me too.
inside out.
Me too. I actually brought a piece of plastic so I could put it over the one below so that I don't stamp on it from that one. Ooh, smudged.
And of course, Kim is using paint. I'm using ink.
Well, you know, I do have ink, but I have a tendency to like my paint. I do.
I do like doing it this way. Except that stays on stinks. Let's do it this way.
That middle one is really smudgy. Guess I added a little bit of water to my brush for whatever reason. Not as big a fan of this one because I'm a little bit. It's blurring for some reason. I don't know what's going on. Of course, my stamps are dollar store stamps, 99% of them. So the stamp part isn't that deep, if you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm. Most of mine have been around for a while.
Oh, sure. Now it's starting to go a little bit clearer. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. So, anybody got exciting plans for the weekend?
Not me.
Me neither.
Another thing I do a lot is I'll use um, just parts of a stamp. That way I don't have to put them on a block if I don't want to.
Yeah.
The lazy crafter in me.
Oh, I know. The reason I did them on the block was so I could line them up. But we all know that I don't often do that either. All right. See, they went a little mucky, but I can still use that. And of course, I'm going to come in with some black ink with a smaller stamp and fill in the bare spots. More of the usual, still cleaning out, Belinda. That's a lot of work. Okay, let's take these stamps off. I will throw them in a bucket later and give them a bit of a wash. Whoop, missed one. Scrape off the paint so I can actually see where I'm putting the stamp down because I'm going to use a little one. I'm filling some of these spots with some black, and I think I'm going to use some sort of a leaf thing again. Oh, you know, I rearranged the desk, and I have a gap about this wide between this table and my next table, and I dropped so much stuff down there. Something just hit the floor. I have no idea what it was, and I probably should care, but you know what? I don't. Okay, so I've got this little leafy kind of florally thing. Oh, black. I want some black. Yeah, I don't blame you for being tired, Belinda. That's been a long haul. Very long haul for you. Okay, let's see what this little one looks like. We'll stamp it over here. Test. Oh. Okay, so note to self, very little paint. Mm,
I wonder if you braided some paint on either your jelly plate or a piece of fun foam.
oh, yeah, I do that too. I'm being lazy today, though, Jean. I really.
It's okay.
Because also when it's on the full plate or the bag or whatever I'm using, then um, it it does something. Then I've got all that paint on there, and I don't use it all. You know what I mean? That then I have to clean it off. It's a production, is what I'm trying to say. Too lazy. Too lazy.
Oh,
Uh-oh, what you did?
I thought I tore this, but now I remember why this is on the piece of plastic. I thought it was one whole thing, and it's not.
Oh,
So,
I get it. Hey, Miriam, how are you, sweetie? I hope you're feeling better.
Yeah, I'm going to have to glue the 0 back on there or go without the 0 because it didn't want to come off. Or it didn't want to come off. So when I pulled it off, it wasn't happy.
No.
It doesn't want to go back on now. It's free.
That's very annoying. We are stamping. You better? Oh, good. That's good. We're stamping on masking tape and regular Scotch tape. Not that we're trying to make full washi tape or anything. We're just kind of playing it. Something. We're just playing. Just playing. I need something really, really little now. Look, I've got little leaves. Just a little leaf.
I think I'm just going to take some of these little stamps and make me a big stamp.
Yeah, that's what I did. I like that. I found it worked really nice doing a row. Then I can come in and fill in with little stuff after. What I was trying to mention before, though, Jean, is we do this stuff. Maybe we need to do a day of using this stuff too.
Did I say that out loud?
No. But you know what I mean.
Yeah. Now
Yeah,
I want more little stamps.
I got lots of little stamps. Kind of happy with the way that turned out. Even if those branch things are kind of fugly. Okay, that's this is fun. Thank you, Jean. You know, Jean and I didn't know what we wanted to do, and those of you guys who watch us on a regular basis know that we don't figure it out until probably half an hour before we go on. Today it was like we were already in the back of the studio and decided what we were doing. So it is. Okay, let's do another row first. Again, some like I just bought these at a Dollarama or whatever, and really they don't stamp great. These ones aren't sticking to the block. That would be a fun one, but it's way big for the masking tape. Let's see what I got here. You've got no other option right now, Miriam? Okay, let's start with this one. Like that. Then this one.
Oh, like darn, this is one whole stamp.
Oh.
I wanted all the little parts of it. Oh, well, it's all good.
Okay, so then I tested against the tape. Fits lovely. And want? Let's do some green. Marion and I discussed this morning what we're going to do on Sunday. So I'm excited about that.
Isn't this the last Sunday? Or
No, that was last week. I was very
Oh.
confused. It's actually December 1st this Sunday.
Oh.
So we're into that month. We're trying something different here. We're doing 2 colors.
Oh my goodness.
I know. Oh, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah, this is really cool, even if it doesn't show up well, the stamped images.
Yeah. You're doing it on the Scotch tape, the clear, transparent?
Yes. Oh, guy doesn't want to stay stuck down.
You want to do full washi instead on Sunday? We can do full washi on Sunday. I have no problems playing full washi. I like doing full washi. Can never have too much of it. Okay. Oh. Didn't cover that one very well, but that's fine. Because we rip washi tape up into little pieces as a rule. I really like the way that turned out. With the 2 colors on the stamp like that.
Mm-hmm. Some of my little ones really do need to be individually stamped. They're just not showing up otherwise.
Yeah. I think I'm going to do another row of that. I like that so much.
One thing that's kind of nice about the different having them all like this in a row is that, at least for mine, you're kind of doing a pattern, which is really weird that you're doing a pattern and I'm doing random. But I can get, if it's a bigger stamp, I can stamp the whole thing and fill up faster, kind of thing,
Yeah.
I just got to make sure I don't lose these itty bitty stamps.
Yeah, I got lots of itty bitty stamps. All these little leaves, like they're really small. Yeah, clear label sheets. Those, oh yeah, that would be a blast to do. Oops.
I have some of those too.
Do you?
Does that
Of
surprise
course
you?
you do.
Ah,
Oops. Kind of overlapped. All okay. Oh, maybe I should do one in fall colors like browns and oranges. That could be fun. Yeah, I've got lots of little holes that you don't like, Jean, that
mhm. I'm just overlapping and making a mess. My fingers are saying, "You are messy."
that's usually me.
I, for the life of me, can't get these two going the same direction. No matter how hard. There we go.
Hey, Andrea, nice to see you. We are making faux washi tape on masking tape using stamps
And on Scotch tape.
and on Scotch tape. See, I got little holes that need filling. Hmm. All right. But I did say I wanted to do this in um, fall colors. We'll see what happens. Up, knocked that one right off. Get back. Go back on there. Stay. Yeah. Do it yourself washi. So I took masking tape and I've got it on a sheet protector both sides because I could. Jean's using Scotch tape. I do have one of Scotch tape ready to rock as well. How do you get acrylic stamps to stick again? Like, I have such a hard time keeping mine stuck. It's crazy.
Well, sometimes you have to wet the back. Wet the back.
Put another little one down here. Of those, I have just a little bit of room. So let's put this one there. Maybe that'll do it. Okay. So some yellow. Got some green on there. A little bit of red. We're seeing what happens here. We're experimenting because it's what we do.
I have some of that set up too with the well, I use tracing paper and the
Yeah.
double stick tape because I realized how much double stick tape I had.
I love doing it on tracing paper. That's my favorite. Well, that's really mucky. That
Okay.
long.
That's my Scotch tape. And I'm thinking I'm going to leave it like that. Oh,
How's it
no.
drying, Jean?
I see a spot right there. It's just not enough something. I don't know what. Just not enough something.
That one was really mucky. Okay.
Well, it must have been okay because now I don't see it. There it is.
Oh, that's still kind of fun.
Okay.
Looks like
And I know this will take a little while to dry. Actually, the Stays On does dry faster than the archival did.
Okay.
All right. Now I'm going to masking tape. There are three different kinds of masking tape on here. And I left mine a little on the edges because I don't know how it's going to want to pull off. You know, when I get ready to pull it off. So I'm going to start right off with a great big stamp.
Oh, glue stick? Good idea. I really like using multicolors like this, I'll admit.
Yes, I am using Stays On ink. Which probably really needs to be re-inked, but this stamp has also never been used, so it didn't show up much. Let's just do this on. Yeah, it's just not showing up very good, and I don't want to. I don't want to get it all happy, and see if I can find a refill for my Stays On.
I like the multicolored paints on there. That very first one blobbed a bit, but after that, I'm really happy with it. And again, I like it. I'm going to do another row because that one I think I would use. I do so many florals. I'm using acrylic paint. Those of you who know me know that it's all about the paint. Well, thanks, Andrea. It's fun. I have to admit, I'm having a lot of fun with this.
I'm going to come back to my other, since I'm doing masking tape this time, and see how it. Let's see if it just will dry faster on masking tape. Because it is my favorite stamp or ink. Oh. Okay, let's test it. It's still not dry, but I just stamped it, so we will see.
I like the black and the green as well. I think that turned out really, really nice.
This kind of tea-dyed color ink masking tape is a little slickery.
Oh,
So, okay.
now it makes me wish I'd just stamped this right on paper.
Yes, Andrea, you're right. That's a miracle. Yeah, I still like this the best, but now that I've re-inked it, it's a lot better. Part of it I'm finding too is I can't press real hard because nope, I said slickery. I am officially OLD now, so I use the words I want to use.
Me too.
Oh,
It works.
yep.
Taiwanese as well, right? Taiwanese and made up words. That's us. I kind of really like those.
So, I had my sweet Riley this week,
Yeah.
and I convinced him to go see Wicked with me,
Nice.
and he still loves me.
That's awesome.
A couple times I kind of had to look and make sure he didn't fall asleep there.
Yeah.
Totally not his cup of tea, but
No.
oh no. One of my good little stamps just. Oh, there it is. Took a nosedive.
Let's use this. They're asking if you enjoyed it, Jean.
I did. I think had I realized it was going to be a two-part movie, that I might have waited to see it because now I want to know the other part, you know? If I'd have waited to see the first part, I could have seen it, you know, pay-per-view or something like that, and then went to the theater to see the second one. But yes, I would go again. Here we go. A whole stamp.
Yeah. Didn't realize this was all one piece.
Ah, look, isn't that so cute?
It is. It is.
Even the ones that didn't turn out quite. Oh, that's what I get for trying to be. There we go. Even the ones that didn't stamp perfect still turned out pretty good. I still kind of like doing them individually, though, because then I get to feel like it's more random, I guess. I don't know. So you can tell I love numbers.
love numbers too.
Ooh, I guess I didn't pay good enough attention to my vintage stamp here. I have fractions on this stamp.
Interesting.
Well, I'll be doggone.
That was fun.
Number 1/2. This is too much fun. I don't want to do the same number over and over, so.
I don't know that I've got numbers. I've got letters. I got underwear. I got music.
Well, this one is old enough that
Hi, Beth.
the numbers don't rotate too well, but oh, this is too cool now that I found a new toy. Let's see.
We are making faux washi on Scotch tape and masking tape. Miriam has decided she changed her mind and wants to do faux washi tape on Sunday.
I could do a whole strip with just these numbers and fractions, and oh, there's the cent
I
sign.
like that. I really like that. Oops.
I didn't know all these things were on there. I should pay attention, shouldn't I?
Oh, no. Not necessarily. You can do that? We can do faux washi on Sunday? Cool. I'm just looking for little things to add. Randomly. All right. So that'll be Sunday, guys. Everybody's gonna do their style of faux washi. Hope that didn't come through the screen or the microphone.
My stamps are thanking me. Can you hear them?
Cool.
They haven't been used for a long time, so.
I don't use my stamps very often either. I really don't.
Well, I know for as much as I had in them when I sold Stampin' Up, I should use them more, but I don't.
Yeah.
I like putting these really close together, um, because then you can, you know, get that partial stamp, which is what makes it look so cool.
Yeah. Now what? Did you guys have a nice Thanksgiving? Did everybody have a nice Thanksgiving?
I did. You know the best part about it?
You didn't have to cook?
That's right. I want them all to come to my house for holidays. I know they have little kids and sometimes it's hard. They also need to know soon that, at some point Grandma and Papa aren't going to be able to drive,
Yeah.
as easy as they are. But that being said, not having to cook is, yeah, pretty good.
Yeah.
I did contribute. I brought 3 cans of green beans and 3 cans of corn.
You know what? You traveled. How are you, and how long a drive is it? Almost 2 hours?
Almost 2 hours.
So how are you supposed to take something on a 2 hour drive if
Yeah.
it's not canned? Riddle me that. I'm sorry. I think you were perfectly fine doing that.
That's what my daughter asked for. I don't know if that means she's tired of my cooking or, but that's okay. This little stamp, I don't know. I'm going to have to look at it over here. I don't even know where it came from. Okay, it's 0999, but if you stamp it up the other way, it's 666.
All right. That was my grandparents' house number. And then my oldest cousin in Winnipeg, like whatever, ended up buying the house after my grandparents passed, and he changed it. His wife was adamant that they changed the number on the house before she would live in it.
How
But
could
they had
she?
to,
How can they do that?
because a lot, like when my parents and my grandfather, like when they bought their lots, they were like double lots or a lot and a half because it was way back when, right?
Mm-hmm.
So then they just could change the number to the one between because they had the option to do that. It didn't go like 666, 668. It went 666, 670,
Yeah.
depending, or 672, depending on how big the lots were.
I wonder if we could change ours because the house next to us is 800, and then we're 805, and the one next to us is 807. So between two of us, there must be 5 lots.
Yeah. All right. Salad and burgers. That sounds like a lovely supper. We are having sloppy joes. Because I had leftover spaghetti sauce that I made and I threw in a can of beans. To me, that's sloppy joes. That's done.
I
Have it
don't
on
know.
my-
I have no idea what we're going to do for supper. It is Friday, right?
Yeah.
We usually go to Jalisco's to eat. That's our favorite little Mexican restaurant. But I'm kind of done eating out, you know?
Yeah. It's getting so stinking expensive.
It for sure is. Well, the movie, and we went on Tuesdays, which is here at our theater, is $5.
Okay, we used to have Toonie Tuesdays, but I mean, I'm sure it's not bad anymore. But yeah, Tuesdays are usually cheaper.
And so, $5 movie, that's not bad.
No.
But when I take him, I do the whole popcorn, drinks.
Oh yeah.
So
For
it still
sure.
costs us $35 to get the movie.
Yeah.
But I suppose it was worth it because I'm sure he didn't like it.
Yeah, gotta bribe them somehow.
Yeah.
They're teenage boys. My word.
I got to see if I can show you this picture. This was sitting and watching TV. We watched some series he really liked. See, he's still
Aww,
grandma's boy.
that is so awesome.
Yeah.
That is so awesome.
I was so excited about that one.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And we did try to do a picture. Look at this. Is this not the coolest thing? Doesn't that look like a black and white picture of a lake and all frozen over?
No,
It doesn't. What does it look like?
I don't know. Like frost on a window, maybe?
No. I thought it looked like a lake or something. Right here's the lake, but that's clouds.
Very cool.
It was so cool.
No peppers. Tomatoes, lettuce, and red cabbage.
That's about the best five of them that I
That's
got.
awesome.
Gavin had to get silly, stand up and jump off the chair.
Of course.
They are quite the characters, let me tell you.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh, and he was so cranky by the time everybody left. And Aaron sent me a picture, and by the time, we weren't even 2 miles out of town, and he was already out.
Yeah.
But we played games.
That's cool.
The kids and I, and my son. He's my game player.
Yeah. Both my girls play games. I love it.
they're in wheel, but since the babies,
Yeah.
and I say babies, they're
They're still little. They're under 5. They're babies.
yeah. It did kind of look like outer space. It was the sky, so hey.
Grated carrots, peppers, mushrooms. Mm.
Are we
Now I
talking
want
about a
salad.
salad?
Now I want salad.
You know what I had for my birthday dinner?
What'd you have?
A stuffed baked potato
Mm.
and broccoli. And
Nice.
the lady looked at me and she says, "Would there be anything else?" And I said, "Oh, I suppose there should be, but that's what I'm hungry for. And I'm having a cake after we're done." So,
Very cool. That's cool.
and then she brought me the cake, or when she came back and said, "Are you ready for your cake?" And she said, "Did you decide?" And I said, "Yes, I'm going to do the triple chocolate with a scoop of ice cream. Do not bring 2 spoons because I'm not sharing it." Which really is no big deal. Gary doesn't usually eat cake either, but you know.
Ron will, but not very often. Oh, look, I have letters, numbers. I could do a row of numbers.
Hush.
Gary's home.
I think that might have been the mail because I just heard the ring, but I didn't hear
Ah,
the door. So I do know that one thing I have to do this weekend is get the Christmas presents out of the closet and
yeah.
see where I'm at.
I'm not doing well. Okay. We don't normally do presents anymore for the adults, just for
Mhm.
the kids, even though some of the kids are adults. These are not sticking. So those fire blankets, whatever they're called, you throw them over the fire and
Yes,
puts it out. I got fire blankets for all 4 households here.
that's a smart idea.
Okay, water's not making them stick, guys. You said glue stick. Let's try glue stick.
Ooh, I love this stamp. Can you see it? It's like when you get that little thing across the bottom of a letter.
Okay, Miriam. No onions? You can't eat onions?
Bye, Miriam. I just got more acrylic blocks out and putting these on acrylic blocks and just leaving them on there.
The 3 is backwards. Yeah. Look at that. The 3's backwards, guys.
Did you put it on there wrong?
No. Yeah. It's me.
I was gonna say if you turn it if you turn your paper around, it might say 83 instead of trying to get 38.
Well, it's okay.
It's okay.
You know what? I like having oddities in whatever I'm creating. Little mistakes. No, it's still backwards. Maybe. No. If I do it this way. See, it's upside down. That's why. Anyway, um, I like having oddities and things that I do because it just shows that a human made it. It's not mass produced.
I agree. And you know what? You cut it up and tear it in pieces. Right?
Yeah. Operator error. Oh, yeah, that's definitely me. Operator error. There. It's okay. It's fun. That's all that matters. I'm having fun.
Man, I want to cut this apart.
What?
This stand.
Well,
I just don't know if I can without ruining some of it.
yeah. Okay. I'm looking for little stamps is what I'm doing. I'm pulling more and more out and not really caring what goes on. They're just little. Just fill it up with little stamps. This actually takes quite a bit of time. I'm surprised.
Yeah. See, I'm not worrying about the direction of mine, mostly because I don't know how I'm going to use it.
Yeah.
And I have so much overlap in mine.
I don't. See, I like yours. I'm just not getting that effect. I could, I suppose. Well, maybe these weren't the best choice. Hmm. Still pulling out stamps, guys. Still pulling. See, look, I've never even used these ones. It's okay.
Now I'm stamping 5 cents on everything.
All right. Well, I'm not sure. I like the Scotch tape as much as I like the packing tape or the what is that?
Masking tape.
Yeah. Ooh, slide. Yeah. Not sure.
Well, I'm going to take, because I know this first piece of Scotch tape I did is dry.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take that. Yes, it kind of curls up on itself a little bit. Put a little piece of it.
This is my favorite.
Yeah, I'm not so sure I do. I thought it was dry. It's smearing all over the place.
Oh.
At least that one thick spot is. This spot isn't so bad. So that's no good. But this isn't bad. Oh, but look at it on there.
It's wonderful. Oh.
It just kind of fades in right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not so sure. Let's hope the other turns out better. Maybe I could easily do that. I could take it out and spray a matte sealer on it.
Yeah.
I mean, since I took the time to stamp all that doggone paper.
Yeah. See,
tape.
my ink is dry, or my paint is dry on, you know.
Yeah. I don't think I played in the black today.
Yeah. Me too.
I can get it off of this part, but the nails just have to stay that way.
Yeah, well. Yeah, I'm not sure I'm as fond of this because it seems not as crisp, maybe. Is that my because it being plastic, it feels like it's slid. Like I feel like these are much crisper. Maybe not. Maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, the paint is definitely thicker than if I used ink.
Mm-hmm.
So of course it's going to have a whole different effect. Yeah. It's cute though. I don't like it as much as my other homemade washi that I do.
Mm-hmm. I like this a lot. This I would use.
Yeah. Wonder if I put a piece of fun foam underneath, if that's going to give me better. Try it. Let's try it. What have I got to lose? A little bit of tape that is sitting there collecting dust. Right? Right.
Correct.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Make a difference?
Much. Much, much.
It could be my issue too.
Yeah, because I can press down harder. When I press it down, when it's just on the paper, it kind of slides.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, the streak of glue on the strip on the block definitely did help. Thank you very much. Great idea.
Yeah, I'm going to spray it for sure because there's no sense in wasting it.
Yeah. Definitely much clearer than that. Where are we? This little thing of roses here compared to this little thing of roses,
Oh, yeah.
much clearer. So maybe this side is a wash, and maybe if I do it on this side, oh look, little leaf stamp. If I use the block under it, like the fun foam under, might be better.
Oh, I'm actually changing this stamp. For $1.37, I can, right?
Yeah.
It had little, oh, I don't know, like fade marks on it, you know?
Yeah.
So it
No.
looked blurry on the edges, and I really like just the number, so.
Yeah. I think maybe if I'd have used a clear tape too, because this is kind of it's not invisible tape, obviously. So I'm wondering if I used a different tape, if I would like it better, because I'm really not happy with this. Nope. Okay, so we're gonna put that one aside because I don't like it. I don't like that thing.
Right here.
I'm gonna go back to playing on masking tape.
I do like masking tape better. I will say that.
Yeah. Yeah, me too. Definitely.
I think I'm going to call this done because I think I could almost stamp it till it's completely covered in ink.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a sheet of Scotch tape, a sheet of masking tape. I have two more sheets of masking tape left. But I'm going to do this tissue paper right here that I did with the double stick tape. Or
Yeah.
not tissue paper, tracing paper.
Yeah.
It's really yellowed. And it's got some crinkles. But I'm gonna be happy with it.
But are you going to just do like stamp the whole thing and not worry about making sure it's right on the tape? You know what I mean? That so you've got
Yes.
across like 4 different pieces.
Yes.
Okay, I like that
Like
idea.
I'm even going to use some of these bigger stamps.
Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do too. Is I'm going to use some bigger stamps and do the same thing. For sure. So I'm going to take that big flower, wherever it may be.
And that didn't show it. This
Oh,
stamp.
you know what? What if I use this one? I like that one. We'll do this one. This is one of those fancy swirl stamps that I've had for years and years and years, and I have no idea who made them, where I got them. No clue where these stamps came from. Had a set of them. I got them at a dollar store, or it wasn't like a dollar store way back. Way back. See, it's a lovely swirl.
Boy, that writing one sure didn't want to press. Could be it's just a little bit dry. I'm going to use this other ink that's wetter. I do not
Remember
take.
to use the fun foam if you've got fun foam underneath. That
Yeah,
one is so good.
much better.
And we'll do one more. No, we won't do.
I am not good at taking care of my stamps.
Me neither. Surprise.
And honestly, I don't care.
Me
I,
too.
I really don't use them enough to um, make sure they're clean and all that good rot. So
Well, I'll occasionally wash mine because I use paint. But it's not a really big thing for me to do that.
this is another one of my favorite stamps. You can kind of see it there. If you
Yeah,
look at it this way, you can't tell, but it's just like a all math scribbles.
yeah.
Makes me feel like a genius.
I have a stencil like that. Got it from Timu. And I really like it.
I don't actually have a block big enough to put this on. Well, let me
No,
rephrase that. I do, but it's supporting my little jelly plates.
I use this is a 5-inch quilting square.
Oh,
It's now a stamp block. Because I have this wonderful husband who chops up things for me to use for things like this.
I asked mine to do something choppy up to yesterday, and not sure if he's going to yet or not. I
Yeah.
have a printer's cabinet with
Ooh.
all the drawers and all the dividers. I want the
Yeah.
dividers taken out.
Oh.
And for my use, that's great. But if we're going to resell it, or if the kids somewhere down the road want to get something out of it, that's probably not a really good idea.
Yeah.
So I'm still on the fence about that one.
Yeah. Well, look what Ron brought me in yesterday to play with. I painted this one white yesterday. I have no idea what I'm going to do with them.
Well, they will definitely be fun to paint.
Yeah. Thought maybe I would decoupage one. I don't know. I think I'll paint them and doodle on it, maybe.
That would be cool.
Because, I mean, it's not like I'm selling them anymore. So, don't know. Like he says, it's up to you. You know, I'm just giving them to you. You do with them what you will. Thanks, hun. Love them to bits. But I have to admit, I love those little drawers. The ones I've got upstairs on my shelf are straight wood. But it's because they're like not rosewood, cherry and walnut. So I'm not about to paint that kind of wood, but these are just 2x4 or something. I don't know. Much cheaper wood.
Well, I love mine.
Cool. That's right. You won that one.
I did.
I think these are a bit smaller. Not sure. So maybe when I reach 500 peeps, I'll draw for one of them. Belinda remembers. Yes, she did. And I still have that big box that he did that I need to paint. I'll get to things when I get to things. I have a cool stamp. Very cool stamp.
This one's going to look different when it's torn apart.
Yeah.
These tiny strips.
But that's okay.
That's right. Because we all know how much I use the things I make. They may never get torn apart.
You know, that's why I say we should do a day of using this stuff.
Well, the 2 books that I have started, this style will go into very well.
I don't have a style for my books. I just add stuff the way I feel, like we know that. Oh, yeah, I guess we need to start a book for this month. I could use one of these strips in that for sure.
Well, when you consider I don't really make books
Yeah.
anymore, so it just doesn't. I have so many to fill, and I really seriously want to work hard on finishing up some of my art journals.
Yeah, see, I don't have, well, I've got an art journal, but I haven't worked in it forever. And I'm making all these little bits and I never use them. Well, I do, but it's
Yeah.
far and few between. The only thing with paint is I get some outline sometimes because I push so hard.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I'm running out of space.
Oh no.
I decided to come up here. I have this really cool rack that holds these kinds of stamps.
Yeah.
I don't ever use them, but it looks pretty. So I thought maybe I should use some. I don't even know what they all say, honestly. I bought the rack and then figured I better buy some stamps to go in it. One of my junk store finds.
One of your sorry?
One of my junk store finds.
Yeah.
I should use
Priority.
priority more often. Didn't even know it was there. Oh, another number stamp.
That's cool.
See why I need to clean things and destash?
Oh, I know.
Ugh. Those weren't your sirens, were they?
No.
Man, I tell you, I had to call my friend down the street yesterday evening because the sirens just kept going and going, and I wanted to make sure they were okay.
Yeah. You know, it's very, very seldom we hear sirens out here. And it's always kind of frightening when you do because you probably know the people.
Yeah. Well, and we are really, I mean, we're just pretty much on a major street, so.
No, we're in the back 40.
Mm.
There's only one street behind us, and then it's Farmer's Field. This is fun. I admit, this is fun. I think I liked it with color more than I like it with black. On the maybe if I'd have used a brown paint instead, you know. But that could have been a better idea, maybe on the masking tape.
I like the black. I do want to try something with some color. I did get out the
Yeah.
turquoise. Trying to put a number in this little block. Not real. Oh, that one worked.
Cool.
Oh, I have some more number ones.
Cool.
Dang. I should have. This one's littler. These are really old.
Yeah. I've got an old post office stamp, and half of them don't print nice. So I know of what you speak.
These don't have any blanks. Oh, there's one that's a blank. I
Oops.
think it's a blank.
Little close. It's okay. All right. So now I want to get out a couple of bigger ones. Odd stamps. Just bought these ones recently at the dollar store because that's the only place I shop for art supplies now. Fiddly Jean? Linda's asking.
Huh?
Fiddly?
Yeah, it's very fiddly. Because I'm trying to stay in the lines. That's what you get for using little tape. Trying to figure out what. January 95, 1977. Did you know there was a 95th of January?
Pardon? The 95th of January? I like it. Works for me. Works for me, for sure.
Oh, this one says entered. October 15th, entered. Finding all kinds of goodies here.
Huh.
See what that one says. Answered. Entered, answered. Nothing. This one was paid. See, I could turn all these to blanks and just put paid all over the place.
Yeah.
If I can find blanks. Let's see what that.
I've got one of those too. Where is it? Where are you?
They're not very good blanks. They just leave black smudges. try that one.
Well, we're going to see what happens here. Today is January 05, 20 something. Works for me.
Okay, these are more work than they're worth. But at least they've been used now.
$20.12. January 5th, 2012. Today is. I like it. Fits in these little spaces, just lovely. Yeah. What else have I got? Sunday, Saturday, those are days of the week, obviously. Remember this. Oh, let's do remember this. January 5th, 2012.
Now I'm starting to feel like all my stamps looking alike. Maybe that's because they do.
I like this. Remember this. January 5th, 2012. That was fun.
Do you remember what happened on that date?
No.
Do you remember what happened yesterday?
Yeah, I played down here for hours and hours and hours and hours.
Well, that's good.
This one says happy day. All what? All together. That's a nice one. Fun day. I like fun day. Let's put fun day. January 5th, 2012. Because that sounds like fun, obviously. Yep, that works for me. There, I got some text on mine too. Okay, now I'm going to need, what do I have? What else do I have? Well, this works. This came in a box of stamps. My girlfriend who does that thrift storing for me.
Mm-hmm.
The letter P. I like it.
Well, I don't blame you. I would like it too.
It's quite big though. That's fine. Random stamps. You know, I should probably do this on napkin guts. Work just as well as like tissue paper or whatever. Just
Mm-hmm.
stamp sheets of it because I did that painting on it. Who was doing that? Miriam was doing that. So I painted on napkin guts and they just work out perfect for pulling out and using in various places, you know.
Cool.
I really am impressed with them. What else have I got? What's this? And then number 9. Because that's strange. It works just fine with all these other strange things we got happening here. Guess it could be a 6. See, now these stamps are getting a bit big for what spaces I have. All right. Need something little again. Back to the little stuff. I'm excited. Not this Saturday, but next Saturday, we're going to Cirque du Soleil. Very excited.
Oh, how fun.
Very excited. Look, there's a little M. We could put that little M down all over the place too, because it's little. And it'll fit in little spaces like that. I have no idea where a lot of this stuff comes from. Well, never mind. I do know, but I don't know, if that makes sense. I wish I had more like little round ones like this that I could just tuck in all over the place. Little ones, little stamps. Give me any little stamps. See, this is my postal one. Let's put it on just a piece of paper. It's pretty worn out, this thing. Been refused, no such address, address incomplete, moved, unknown, no such post office, refused. And then I don't know what that bottom one is. Doesn't help. Doesn't help. I was hoping that it was a much clearer stamp when I got it. Oh. Refused by addressee and deceased. Return to sender. I wonder if I use just a proper stamp pad, if I could get it to be nice and clear. Well, you would have to play and find out. Okay. I've got all kinds of like little...
Okay. I'm calling that done.
You're calling that done?
Yeah. That's the tissue paper one. Or tracing paper, and it is kind of still wet inked.
I've had this stamp forever. Let's pull out a stamp pad. This is one of my favorite stamps. Hey, Sherry, we are fine. Well, I am fine. Can you read that? Maybe I should do an entire little booklet of this and stick it in a journal.
Okay.
Now let's see if I can get this one to work this nice. You like deceased?
Well, everyone is probably out shopping.
Yeah, see, it doesn't come clear in the middle. That was the biggest problem with this one. So I guess I need to put something in the middle, like, I don't know. Maybe something like this. Put that. Let's try that again. Put that in the middle.
Had to wash my hands a little bit, and I went to rub this. The black's wearing off.
Oh. No. There.
I hardly ever use blocks. I don't know why I am today.
Yeah, see, it's still that middle part just doesn't want to work. The paint works much better than a stamp pad for that. Much better. Okay, what else have I got? Looking for little stuff. Oh my. Well, so evidently I have a lot of stamps, guys. For somebody who doesn't really use them, I have a lot of stamps.
I have more than I need, that's for sure.
Good grief. Well, maybe I just have to pull out a stamp and go through the journals that I have on the go and use them. You know what I mean? Like, add some stamping to each page. Maybe. These are filling in pretty nice.
I'm about to give up on this stamp. I could put some foam under it, but then I have to get up and go find some.
Well, even with the foam under that stamp of mine, it's not working as nice as I had hoped. I mean, I can use this stuff just the way it is. Might even come in with some, I wonder if pencil crayon will work on masking tape.
I don't know, but maybe colored pencils would.
Maybe.
I was being a little bit sarcastic there.
I know. I knew exactly where that was coming from. It's all good.
We love you.
Thanks. I could be happy with this stuff just the way it is. That water is pretty mucky. Don't look, Andrea. If you're still here, don't look. Don't look. Let's see. Let's grab a blue one. Blue one. And oh, look. They work lovely.
I love this colored masking tape.
Do you? It's working
I
lovely.
do.
Oh, look at that. Pencil crayons work lovely.
So, you know, the acrylic stamps and the acrylic blocks are supposed to make it so you can line them up. But they don't think about fat people who have to lean over so far or stand up to make them work.
Yeah, I know. Oh, I'm going to color now.
Oh, speaking of color, let me go grab something so you can see what I'm. I gotta show you something, but I need to go grab something to show it to you.
Okay.
I'm gonna put my ink up because I would just die if I ruined this.
So there's a fun thing to do, peeps, is stamp your stamps and then you can color it. Okay, Belinda, have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks for coming. So if you don't use paint on your stamps,
okay,
and you just use black, you can just color randomly.
So you see this purse?
Yes. I remember when you got that, you showed us and it was beautiful and I love it.
Yep, I still love it. I switched to my other hand painted one that I've had for like 15 years. Now I'm going to show you. Remember, I was traveling, so that means potty stops.
Yes.
You happen to find a place to put your purse. It was hanging on the wall in the bathroom, and I kind of thought, or I sat down to do my job, and I thought, why don't I draw that and color it?
Oh, isn't that fun?
So I'm actually taking my time, and it's not exactly the same, but it's really close.
Yeah.
And I kind of just wanted it for the inspiration. Riley says, "What are you going to do with it, Grandma?" I said, "I don't know. Probably nothing, but it's fun. I'm using multicolors and getting shading and shadows, and
yeah.
And then when I'm all done, I'll go in and shadow it again. But yeah.
That's awesome. Really, really awesome. Oh, don't drop.
Okay, back to the mess.
I've been seeing a lot of what was I looking at? Something on Pinterest or, you know, probably Pinterest. But anyway, a lot of people are using AI images in there now. You never know what's actually real. Very disappointing.
I agree with you. I sent Riley this cute picture of kitty cats, and he says, Grandma, you know that's AI, right? I said, well, I kind of figured so, but they were cute.
Yeah, very, very disappointing.
And I have these non creative friends that will post something once in a while of um, obviously AI,
Yeah,
memes and different things like that. And I just want to say, you guys, you're it, you're not doing my business. Not that I have a business, but
yeah,
you're not doing the art world very good by sharing those things.
yeah. I get ya. So yeah, you can just randomly color odd spots. I like that.
Cool.
I really do like that. All right. I think though that when it comes right down to it, I would just stamp directly on what I am working on. So, having said that, because I too have multitudes of washi tape that I have made, and I don't always think to use it.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've got all these lovely corner stamps and border kind of things that I should probably use and in little journals and stuff, especially like the ones that I'm doing for, because I'm doing a giveaway at the end of the month with the journals for whatever we've worked on throughout the month. So, like in this book that's going to Beth, I could put a strip of or a piece of one of those in here because it's still November. Wow, have I got stuff? I should go through my stamps.
To think how many I've given away in addition to how many I already have.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Wow, I really this right here. This is what the room on my desk. Everything else is absolutely covered. Okay, although I have to admit I like it on the border. Hmm. Well, but then again, like I say, if I just do an entire sheet of tracing paper and cut it into pieces or tear it into pieces, it'd be the same thing, right?
Pretty much. But like you said, stamping on your paper, pretty much the same thing too. On your
Yeah, write in the journals. But when I'm doing a journal, I never think to pull out the stamps. But if I've got paper with it on, then I use it.
yeah, makes sense.
Have to admit, I do like the masking tape as well. Even though it's not quite as clear. But it works. It works. I still haven't decided how I want to close that journal. It's a good thing we've got a postal strike on so that I don't have to send stuff out right away. Okay. I had a piece of tracing paper sitting up here. I was testing something on this tracing paper, so. All right, let's just wash this off. I think it's just about time to change my paper towel that I use for cleaning. I mean, it's not leaving anything behind, so.
I don't like my skinny tape as much as I thought I would.
No. Well, let's see what this does. Took a whole whack load of little stamps. We're going to do one of those mixed color. Start with some green.
Hi, Dana.
Hey, Dana, nice to see you. Jean saw a thing on stamping on masking tape to do faux washi, so we tried that. And it was good. And tried it on just regular Scotch tape. Well, it didn't all come through because I didn't put enough paint on. You know, it probably would help if I had my glasses on. Kind of interesting, though. Definitely need thicker paint, so we'll do that. How you doing, Dana?
I'm putting up my stamps so that I can see what I got because they're starting to be scattered way too far apart. And I don't know if I'm coming or going.
Oh, nice. Late Thanksgiving celebration? You just need a break? Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense.
That was kind of what our trip was. I mean, it was for my birthday, but it was also because we just needed to get away.
Yeah.
If he doesn't leave town on his days off, it usually ends up going in.
Right. Are you visiting family or are you just going to a hotel and just relaxing? Going to relax? Excellent. Even better. Awesome.
Well, that sounds fun.
It does. It really does. Here's that plastic one. Wow, these stamps are really going to need a bath.
Yeah,
They are full of paint.
mine are pretty inky. And they'll probably go into the drawer pretty inky.
No, I'm going to give mine a bath. I'm going to be a good girl.
Okay, all my stamps are back where they're supposed to be,
Nice.
except two that I can't seem to find, which is not unusual.
You know what? I'm liking the way this tracing paper is working out.
Cool.
Not necessarily that I'm going to be using it for the faux washi or whatever, but I think it'd be cool for like a background on a ATC or something.
So part of the reason I cleaned this, gathered up my stamps, is because this one that I'd already done has some images on it that I haven't used, and I don't know what I used to get those.
I can't help you.
I know. Hmm.
Do your kids throw parties while you're gone, Dana? I have to admit, I was very bad for that as a teenager. Visited my sister last week, and she said, if I'd have been at home when you were a teenager, I don't think I would have trusted her son. Like, she wouldn't have trusted her son as much as she did. You know, she just kind of figured that she was always a rule follower, so he would be too. Which wasn't exactly the case. I guess I was the bad influence.
My sister swears that I was a bad influence. And I don't really remember being a bad person. I mean, I got in trouble a few times, but for the most part, I was pretty good. Or so I thought.
I think that's going to be a very fun, like, use it in pieces for backgrounds. I'm happy with that. Well,
Oh,
Jean, it's been over 2 hours. How are you doing? Are you ready
well,
for
all the
lunch?
stamps are starting to look the same, and so they're boring.
Yeah, I know. I'm not that I feel that mine are boring. It's just that they're done. I'm just
Yeah.
done, done, done. All right. And I guess we can call it a wrap. So thank you guys all for coming and watching and visiting and seeing what we were up to today. And I will be back Sunday. Thanks to everybody who stayed and chatted, everybody in the balcony, and anybody who watches the replays. Thank you very much, Jean, for coming and playing. It's always a blast. Today was Fake It Friday because we didn't know what we were doing until really shortly before we started. And then we did fake washi, so that worked. All right. Let's see what Jean's done. Let's make her big, quick. I just have to find the mouse, Okay.
So this is my yellow masking tape and my skinny. It's not done quite yet. And then
Yeah, I can see how you aren't a big fan of this skinny because it's not enough to actually show what it
right,
is, right?
right. So this is my, I'm going to turn this over so you can see it maybe. This is my Scotch tape. It's still not showing up very good, is it?
I like it.
It is dry compared to the first one I did, but
Okay.
I am going to spray it just because Scotch tape is plasticky.
Right.
And this is all masking tape. There's a couple rows of a different kind of masking tape. I don't know.
Your
When you
masking
put
tape looks really white compared to the masking tape we get.
this,
Yeah.
it's not. It must be the lighting because it's really not light. I mean, not white. I don't think.
That ecru kind of color?
Yeah. Here's my roll of masking tape.
No, it looks white to me. It really does. Weird.
It's ecru. It's so then this is vintage tracing paper that's really yellowed. And see, it's really yellowed, but it looks pretty white. I mean, it is more yellow than this is, though. Anyway, this was double stick tape. So this one will just kind of tear and use it like real washi tape. So I'm anxious
It'll
to
stick
try
better
this.
than real washi tape, though.
Huh?
It'll stick better than real washi tape, though.
Oh, yeah, definitely. Most definitely.
Very cool.
So that's what I got a lot done today.
You did. I did not. I got my masking tape. Got two sides of masking tape. So I guess I need to make myself big. Huh? I'm showing everybody and I'm not even on screen. So I did my masking tape this side and then that side. And some of this is colored with pencil crayons, colored pencils, whatever you want to call them. You can go in and color it if you so desire. It works. And then this is my Scotch tape, and I wasn't a big fan of it until I pulled some off and I stuck it in the journal that I am sending Beth because she won this month's journal. So, where is it? Now I have to find it, show you. That's the Scotch tape. And then somewhere, there's the masking tape. There's masking tape, there's masking tape. So that's kind of fun. And then I did the tracing paper as well, because I think that's going to be a blast to use. And I'm thinking I might do some napkin guts because I've got all this stuff out and it's a mess, and I can do that. Just something else to use.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to dig out some tape or some different stamps.
Yeah.
Kind of all looking the same, so.
What am I doing here? There we go. There we go. Got very confused there. I'm fuzzy. All right. All right. So thanks again, everybody, for being here. Thank you, Jean, for coming and playing.
Thanks for having me.
Big hugs to you guys all, and see you soon. Bye
Thanks,
now.
everyone. Bye.
Bye.